I offer a short meditation this morning. More and more each year, I come to see the events of Holy Week as one long, drawn-out, three-word statement from God. I love you. But the three words change throughout the week, though always a variation on love. You are precious. You are forgiven. We are friends. You are saved. Peace unto you. Jesus' entrance into Jerusalem was an act of love. He knew what lay ahead, yet he readily accepted the hosannas of the crowd, knowing that another crowd would soon be shouting for his death. He came into town on a colt, the animal that princes rode when they wanted to signify peaceful intentions. But the people were so desperate to overthrow their Roman oppressors that they transformed his entrance into a military heroes parade. So paradoxically, Jesus claims authority and might as a Prince of Peace. And the way he entered Jerusalem was a rejection of the military violence of the Roman rulers. He rode in humility to show us that in God's kingdom, peace is stronger than power, love is stronger than death. And Jesus knew Peter would deny him. Yet even as Peter swore up and down that would never happen, Jesus looked at him and loved him, as he loved all the disciples despite their desertion. Only a few days before, they had all been giddy with the welcome Jesus received as he entered Jerusalem, palms and cloaks laid out in his path, the crowd's hosannas still ringing in the disciples' ears on Friday as they fled, leaving Jesus alone, abandoned, denied. I imagine those hosannas followed them down the hallway into the rooms where they hid. Hosannas that later taunted them, echoes fading along with their hope for a Messiah. Yet even as they hid, Jesus loved them and called them his friends. Love is stronger than death. Through the hits, spit, and stripping, Jesus remained silent. They hammered his wrists and feet into a tree, and he must have cried out. But he did not denounce them. How could he not rage? It's unfathomable, except as a profound example of love. He knew his death on the cross was crucial to the mystery of our salvation, so he let them do it. And I believe Christ's willingness to undergo agony reveals his desire to suffer alongside us. God accompanies us, even in our suffering, so we aren't so alone in our sorrows. For we remember that love is stronger than death. When we twist our palm fronds into crosses, our hands acknowledge what our minds can't always comprehend, that even in triumphant processions, tragedy lurks. But it also works the other way around. That cross becomes a conduit of salvation, as divine love empties himself out for us. Sometimes we just need to be told that we are loved. And so we have Holy Week. The events in these last days of Jesus' life affirm that God's relationship with us will hold. It will remain steadfast. Through times of triumphant hosannas, despite kisses of betrayal we may experience in our lives, or cursing denials, stronger than death and larger than life, God's "I love you" will resound forever. Amen.